Log in by selecting the single sign-on button. Click here to CalNet Authenticate and log in to Job Builder JDX. Get started by using these quick links. All UCB employees will have access to these 5 quick links upon logon. View my job description, where you can view the details of your own job description. Job Standards Catalog. Start by selecting the job family. Click to select the job title you want to view, and then to the right you can view the job standard. Career Tracks Job Matrix. Start by selecting the job function. Then click View Side by Side. You can download as an Excel. Next is the Build a Job Matrix. Hover over these arrows to scroll and browse job families. Click to select various job titles to create a customized matrix. And then click Selected Jobs. Ensure all the jobs that you want to view are checked, and then click Side by Side. This customized job matrix allows you to select job titles from different job families and job functions. You can view the job standards of each of those here. You can also download this matrix as an Excel by clicking on Export as Excel. You're going to want to download the file. Click on the X to exit this quick link. Next is the Add New Job Description quick link. You'll use this quick link for creating new position descriptions or for reclassification requests. You'll start by clicking on Select Base Job to find the job template. Do not click on Blank Job. When you click on Select Base Job, you'll be brought to the screen here. You can filter by job family or job function, also known as subfamily. Or you can use the search bar to search by job code, which is a 6-digit numerical job code associated with the job title. You can scroll up and down or side to side on the screen, and then you'll select the job standard template. And you can select the job title for the job description template here. This example will select Academic Achievement Counselor 2. Once the job title is selected, it'll come up here. Next, click on this drop-down menu to select a workflow. If the JD you'll be working on is not already in classified status in JDX, use the Formal Classification Review 3-step workflow. For this example, we'll use the Formal Classification Review. You'll add participants to each step of the workflow. First is the manager, then the HR partner, and then the comp consultant for classification. A helpful tip to search by last name, first initial to find and add a participant. A tip is to add yourself to step 1. The first participant listed in each step is the step approver. That person is responsible for giving a green thumbs up and routing the job to the next step of workflow. Next, you're going to want to add a job title, which must be unique to this job description. Starting workflow will route the job description to the participant or participants in step 1 of the workflow that you selected. To close this page, you'll hit Start Workflow. Double-click on the job description to open and begin editing. The manager and supervisor view, this is anybody that has a direct report. They will automatically have this direct manager user role with 3 additional quick links. They'll have the jobs that report to me, manager revised job, and the department library. This user role is an automatically given user role in JDX. Jobs that report to me. Job descriptions of staff employees that report to you will be visible here. Job Builder JDX employee data is pulled weekly from UCPath. It's important to note that if the position number is not saved on the job description, the JD will not be visible in this quick link. The position number that comes from UCPath connects the job description to the employee. It connects the employee to the manager and connects the manager to that job description. So the position number is a key field to be included and completed on the job description. You can view the job description by this icon here, or you can view the org chart. Select a job description and start workflow to edit and update a description. You'll click on workflow, and then you'll want to start workflow. Here, you'll have to select the participants of the workflow that you select to begin editing. Next is the department library. Again, this is only for managers and supervisors in JDX. The first thing you'll want to do is remove this filter of recently viewed descriptions. And then a list of all job descriptions within your own department will show. You can favorite job descriptions to find them easier later on. Use this quick link to find job descriptions that are missing the position numbers. So job descriptions that are not found in your jobs that report to me will be visible in this quick link. You can preview the job description by using this icon. This system title is the same as the PD form name in our old Job Builder. Please note that JDX does not include version numbers in the form name. If the status of a job description is in default or conversion, then the job description needs to be edited and updated and then routed to comp for review. You can click on a job description and then select workflows to start the workflow and edit the job. Next up is the Manager Revised Job quick link. First, you'll start by adding a job. You'll want to be sure that you select the correct job description to revise or edit. This quick link has all job descriptions across your own department. You can use the search bar to search by position number or job code. You can search by form name or employee name. You can also scroll to the right to view the supervisor name and or the employee name directly in this view. Use the search bar or the filters to search by different job attributes. Once you click and select a job description, you'll want to hit select and close to start the workflow. Next, we have the HR partner view. This is anyone in an HR Gen title should have this access, which will give you 2 additional quick links. If you need this access, please email compdesk@berkeley.edu to request this HR user role. First up is the HR library. This quick link shows all job descriptions across campus and will eventually be limited to showing job descriptions across your region that you support. You can use the filters to search for a specific JD. You can use this caret to preview or view the job description. You can also use the heart to favorite a job description to find it later on. And don't forget to remove recently viewed filter so you can see more job descriptions. You can search by position number, form name, title, job code, employee name, etc. Single click on a job description to select it. And to start editing, you can start workflow, add participants to the workflow, and begin editing. The HR revised JDs, you're going to start by clicking Add Job. The screen will take you to this page here where you can search by the department org node, the form name, position number, etc. You're going to want to click to select a job description to revise, and then click on select and close. You'll see that the job that you selected should show here. This one is already in the formal classification review. You can use the drop-down menu to select which workflow you want to use. And then you'll click the add sign or the plus sign to add the manager, the HR partner, and then the comp consultant for the final classification review. Please note that multiple participants can be added to each step of workflow so that multiple people can view and edit the job description in step 1, step 2, etc. Start workflow to begin editing and updating the job description. Next, we'll talk about any participants in a workflow. Any user who has been added as a step participant in an active workflow will have this My Job Tasks quick link. This quick link shows all job descriptions that you are part of workflow on. When a job description requires your review or edits, the description will show here and you can double click to open. This screen here shows the My Job Tasks and what it will look like. You can take action by approving with a thumbs up, rejecting, thumbs down, comment, view the workflow details, etc. This screen you can double click to open the job description. If we go back to the landing page, this is where you will double click to open and edit a job description. And now we're going to talk a little bit about editing a job description that's in workflow. This here is an example of the job description template. If a job description is in default status, the description is a job standard only and needs to be updated to the individual position description. Here to the left are the different sections of the template. You can click Next to move to the next section, or you can click on the left-hand side to a particular section to jump ahead and start editing a certain section. As you go through and make edits, don't forget to save your work along the way. To enter the department name on the job description, click on this button here. And then once you select the department name, you'll click Save, and the subdivision and division fields below will automatically populate. You can use the drop-down menu to select the action that is being requested, whether that's a new position for classification or if it's a reclassification. Selecting the reclassification action will open this reclass section of the template. This replaces the cover page that is required to be completed for all reclass requests. The position number, employee name, and supervisor name are all fields that need to be manually entered and kept updated on the job description template. The overview section includes the generic scope and custom scope. Custom scope requires editing. The key responsibilities section includes predefined key responsibilities from the job standards selected, which also requires editing. The knowledge, skills, and ability section includes predefined KSAs, education, and budgetary responsibilities, also requires editing. The supervision section is where you're going to want to include supervision received and any direct reports of the position. Problem-solving examples need to include at least 6, and they are required to be completed. The appointment details section includes things like the appointment type, FTE, etc. The physical, environmental, and mental demands. This is the PEM form. Please contact Disability Management if you have any questions on how to fill out this section. And then the reporting requirements includes a checklist for you to review, and it does require your editing. In this green toolbar at the top, you can take various actions. First, if you want to edit, make sure that edit button is toggled to be enabled. You can compare versions. You can approve and reject the steps by the thumbs up or thumbs down. You can review workflow details, comment on the job description, add a participant to the step of workflow. Form errors will display when a section of the template is incomplete. And here you can print or download a Word or PDF of the job description. Save and close to exit the job description. And don't forget, here is where you can approve the edits to move the JD to the next step. Next up is the talent acquisition and compensation sections. People and culture, compensation team, and recruitment team can go through job management or the HR library to find, view, and copy-paste job descriptions into TAM, or the comp team can go into find, view, and classify job descriptions. The preferred method to route the job description to compensation is through workflow. This is a quick preview of job management. Don't forget to remove the filter that's automatically there. You can filter by child equals true, which will show all job descriptions. You can search by the PD form name or position number in the search bar here. And then you can use this caret to preview the job description and view the job details. You can also open up a Word doc or PDF. The comp consultant, you'll want to double click on the job to open an edit mode to input the classification. The comp consultant does input the status, who it's classified by and when, and the employee relations code. If you have any additional questions, please email compdesk@berkeley.edu.